Tonight, political analysts are weighing in on this watershed moment. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, has more from a panel of experts and their instant reactions. Mark.
Democrats are off to the national convention, which begins just 29 days from now. So joining us to break down what happens next is Missouri Democratic Party Chair Russ Carnahan. Good to have you with us. Also Anita Mannion, political science expert and our political analyst, and Kevin O'Malley, former ambassador to Ireland under the Obama administration, close friend of President Biden. Thank you all for joining us. Mr. Carnahan, I want to ask you just how quickly this process is unfolding. What is the hurdle that Vice President Harris faces? We know she has the endorsement from President Biden, but I assume there has to be some whipping the votes here to actually get the delegates to fall in line. What are those conversations looking like? Take us behind the scenes.
Yeah, these conversations have been going on hour by hour, but such a jolt of energy with the selfless action that President Biden took. And then immediately after that, Vice President Harris said she wanted to earn and win that nomination. So she's going to go out there and fight for it and lead. And so I think that's the moment people are looking for. We've even seen reports of record amounts of donations coming in online since this announcement. I think it's the kind of thing Democrats have been waiting for.
What does that conversation look like? What is that challenge for Kamala Harris to ward off any challenges to her nomination, knowing that delegates are going to be free to vote their conscience?
Well, the first thing she has going for her is the endorsement from President Biden, quickly followed by the Clintons, Congressional Black Caucus, and you can guarantee she's working the phones and shoring up those other endorsements. Notably, Obama and Pelosi hadn't came out and endorsed her. So the other thing she's doing is she's already started the petition to be a candidate for the convention. So she's getting those delegates in order. She's shoring up the funding. So she's got all the things in place to try to make sure that she is the nominee.
And, Mr. Ambassador, we haven't seen a moment like this in American political history in more than half a century. What does this do to cement his legacy in American presidential political history?
So I think that most people have formed the opinion that President Biden is a decent, caring person, and that is absolutely 100% true. And what he's done today is put the country ahead of his own personal ambitions and his own personal feelings, knowing that this is the best thing to do for the country. And I think that will even more, it will solidify to a greater degree the fact that he is an honorable man and a patriot.
All right, our conversation with our roundtable continues in just about 45 minutes, but thanks to each of you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
And as Mark said, you can catch Mark's expanded coverage on The Record at 11 p.m. right after Sports Plus. And Mark will be at the historic Democratic National Convention next month. He'll have live reports from Chicago every night starting on August 19th.